Well, hello, my beautiful chariots. Welcome back to my channel for another pick a card reading that I have for you today. It's so nice to be here with you again. I'm sorry that I haven't been as attentive as I usually am, but you know my situation if you've seen my community post. So I'm just blessed to be here today. I'm in the mood and I'm ready to go. Today's pick a card reading, your person's hidden feelings. All right, so let's get in and see what comes through during this holiday season if you are celebrating. As you can see here, I am definitely trying to keep the Christmas spirit alive in this household at this time, even though we have a lot going on. And as you can see, you know I love owls, so I have 3 owls for you today. All right, my ornaments and decorations I pulled. So if you take a look, this is actually an ornament here for pile 1. It's this little owl. He's almost winking, all right, and it's actually an ornament from 2008. So maybe that year resonates with you, or just the owl itself, because he is a cutie. All right, so that is going to be for you. Pile 2, I have this little figurine here. Okay, I actually have 2 of these, but this one's all in red with a red scarf. So you may be drawn to this one. All right, that will be your reading. And then I do have my ornament, another one here. Right, and this one's pretty beautiful, a little intense with the eyes. Okay, this is going to be your reading. All right, so my chariots, do what you need to do in order to pick your pile. This little guy wants to turn to the side. Maybe he is looking about pile 2, so we'll see what goes on. But pick your pile, do what you need to do. If you're drawn to more than one pile, that's perfectly fine. There may be messages in the other piles that you need to hear. All right, and if you're not drawn to any of the piles, if you're not interested in this reading or connecting with my energy, that's perfectly fine as well. That just means this reading is not for you. I do read for the collective, so not every reading is going to resonate. That's something you just have to be okay with. You can kindly back out, go take a look at all the other videos that I've uploaded thus far, or those other wonderful, amazing readers that are out there. Surely you will connect with one. All right, so pick your pile and I will see you there. Well, hello, pile 1. All right, you chose this sweet little sleepy owl, okay, who's winking, one eye open, one eye shut, and it was a ornament from the year 2008, so you could tell I always did love owls. And this is going to be your reading, all right? We are asking spirits today about your person's hidden feelings at this time. All right, so we will take a look at that and see what comes through. But before we get started, let's just take that moment that I always do to just quiet our minds and clear our energy. So pile 1, if you can take in a deep breath right now. Okay, go within. All right. I'm looking for my intuition to connect with yours so that I can bring you the messages that you need to hear today. So I want you to say to yourself in your mind, I am connected to my higher inner power. My third eye is open and I know my life purpose. All right. So let's get started. Let me see. I am going to pull 2 cards from Twin Flame Journey Oracle. This is for pile 1 spirit, and we're asking pile 1's person, what is their secret hidden feelings at this time? what have they not discussed with pile 1? Or what does pile 1 need confirmation on when it comes to this connection and this situation? Let's see what comes through today. All right, I'm going to take 2 of these cards, and then I'm also going to take 2 from Wisdom Oracle. And we'll get started with these 4s. I pulled tarot as well. All right, let's see here. So I want to see how this works out. Ascending, flexible, abandoned, and come to the edge. All right, very interesting. Now let me pull some tarot. All right. So we have the Wheel of Fortune. Wow, the Empress. And the Devil. Interesting. The Page of Swords. And the 4 of Cups. All right, on the bottom of the deck, yes, Judgment. All right, that makes sense with this Ascension card here. And then I'm also just going to get some messages from your person today. And then I'm going to look at the big picture, okay, and give you a sense of what's going on with this person. Let's see here. You can't see, I don't think. Let me see if I can move these up. I can move these up here. So we have ascending, flexible, abandoned, come to the edge. I definitely feel what's going on here with your person. Message. I feel like I'm going crazy. Please don't leave me. I will fight for us. I didn't know what I had until it was gone. And you are my person, okay? On the bottom of the deck is, I promise to make this right. All right, so what's going on here? What are your person's hidden feelings? What do you not know at this time? Or what haven't they shared with you? What you may need confirmation. Well, obviously, with the Empress here, you know, you have changed your person, pile 1. Okay, they are going through this ascension with this Judgment card here, and they are looking at things differently. Okay, they're looking at things in a new light. All right, and they're wanting to head towards that light. You have changed their way of of thinking. When I see this flexible card, I think, well, maybe your person in the past was someone that was very rigid, or they had certain beliefs in certain things, or certain traditions, or certain ways that they handled situations. And you came along and you have just changed that. You are helping them to become more flexible, more open-minded, all right? Very spiritual connection I can see here with the Judgment card and the Wheel of Fortune. Your person is drawn to you. They are drawn to your energy, okay? Whether they admit that or not, and whether they realize this is that spiritual connection or not, because they are in the middle of ascending right now. What they're trying to cope with is just this new way of thinking, which I feel scares them. But it's definitely, it was in the cards with this Wheel of Fortune here, because the Wheel of Fortune, we're talking about fate, we're talking about destiny. So, this connection was meant to be. And when the Empress is here, it's showing me the growth that your person is going through, whether you realize that or not, whether they've told you that or not. This person is going through tremendous growth, okay? Abundance, fertility, growth. That is what that Empress energy is all about. And then just the fact that she is here, they see you as that divine feminine, okay? They see you as that divine counterpart. I'm feeling like right here in the middle, the present moment is the Devil. So there's something going on that your person is dealing with where they see you, I feel, pile one, as a temptation. So, they're feeling this magnetism, this energy pull towards you. And we have the Devil right here in the center. So I do feel that, they have to learn to be more flexible in their situation. I do feel that they're bound to something that they cannot walk away from. Maybe that is what's kept them so rigid. There's something here that they feel that that they're not able to change, and yet you yourself, are pushing them into this light to see things differently. All right, you are pushing them to come to the edge, to take this leap of faith and change things. All right, and we see one of the struggles here that they're dealing with. This person is coming from a past of, either as a child or from past lifetimes where they have constantly felt abandoned, okay, in their life. Whether that's been a past relationship that has not worked out, whether that is a caretaker or a parent that they feel that they were rejected and left behind in some way, and it's been left to them since they were young, okay, or from another lifetime to basically handle things on their own. So they're used to being very independent, okay, and not showing that emotion, not, that fear of being able to show vulnerability, to open up. But you have brought this out of them, okay, with this Come to the Edge card here. And when I'm looking at the flexible card here, it's number 19. That reduces to 10, and we already have that Wheel of Fortune. So being flexible to admit and understand that the connection between the two of you was meant to be. All right, it may not have the ending that you're envisioning, pile one. I do have to point that out, but the connection itself was meant to be. Okay, and Coming to the Edge is card number 36. So that number may resonate with you, but that reduces to 9, which is the Hermit. That's Virgo energy, and that is all about soul searching. It's about self-reflection, and I do feel that this person has done a lot of thinking when it comes to themselves. All right. I do feel that your person, if you are not in any type of contact right now, is watching you, keeping an eye on you with this Page of Swords here. But it's also showing me that your person feels less than you. They're, feeling rejected and abandoned. Those are qualities that interferes with your sense of self validation and self-worth. So I do feel that there's some sort of struggle here, and there's this feeling when I'm looking at this Page of Swords. Look how this Page of Swords is looking down at this Empress, that there's something that your person doesn't feel like they're enough for you, or they add up to you, or that they feel that they are acceptable to you. With this devil energy here, they may feel darker than you. We have this beautiful light energy of the Empress, and we have the devil here, which is showing me the darkness. So they may feel that they are too dark for you. There's something here within themselves, though, and I do feel like it all stems back to this abandonment that is having them. It's what their struggle is right now, what they're secretly struggling with. Okay. And because of that, I feel that they're not happy with themselves in general. All right. When we have this Four of Cups here, the emotion that's showing up for your person at this time, pile one, is how they are not interested in anything. It's almost like they have a disdain for themselves with their arms crossed here. Again, I feel whenever I see the Four of Cups, this is someone that's struggling to open up and be vulnerable. They're either dealing with a blocked or closed heart chakra, because I feel like the Three Cups is what's been happening in their life that they're not interested in. And then I do feel that this cup here, this Ace of Cups, that is being presented by Spirit is you and your love and what they have experienced with you. And it's almost like they are afraid, to accept that as well, even though we have the messages here that, look, you are my person. So they know, especially with this Empress here, they feel that difference. And yet they didn't, it's almost a trigger here. So I do feel for a lot of you, there's a message here that I didn't know what I had until it was gone. So there could be some sort of separation right now. And it took that separation for them to realize who you truly were. And I feel with this right here in the middle, I will fight for us. I feel that is what the struggle is, because I feel like that is nothing more than what your person wants to do, and yet I feel that they are bound, or they're stuck to something else that prevents them from being able to come to this edge and fight for you like they would want. And I feel because of that, there might not be much action from this person, and yet they feel in your energy at this presence that you're leaving them behind, that you're moving on without them, all right? Or they feel like they have lost you in some way. And yet this whole ascension process makes them feel like they're going crazy, because they hear this call with the Judgment card here. This is the overall energy of the whole reading, is judgment, right? And it's about them answering this call. It's about them accepting this transformation. And if they would, look, we have the Nine of Cups here, which is showing me that would lead them to the emotional fulfillment, that emotional happiness that they're looking for. That Nine of Cups is their wish fulfillment, which is you, pile one. All right, so that is what is going on with your person today. Let's close out. I'm going to close out with a Moonology manifestation and a Twin Flame Angel number. Be bold and make the first move. This is the cardinal moon. Now, pile one, I feel like here is the advice here of be bold and make the first move. Come to the edge, and I feel that is what has to come from your person. Your person in their current situation and their current life. Look at this on the bottom of the deck. We also have work through your fears, new moon in Scorpio. So look, a lot of purple here, a lot of purplish pinks. So I'm feeling like that crown chakra activating with this ascension. But your person has been numb for way too long. I feel that they are very numb to their life and their surroundings when it comes to specifically what they deal with in their 3D world. Okay, and it's time for them to work through their fears, and they need to step up, all right? They need to level up and be bold and make that first move, okay, when it comes to the situation. And then let's get an angel number. All right, and we have number 660. You do not have to compromise your own integrity to get what you want. Assert yourself accordingly. All right, so, and that's a reminder for you, okay, pile one. Don't compromise your own integrity at the expense of this person because of what they are learning, all right? The purpose of your connection was to help them with this ascension. All right, and that is where they are right now. They're through, in the middle of this journey, trying to figure themselves out, where they need to change. And it is the reminder here, even though I have this card here, but you are the Empress. Okay, so I love when this shows up, because this is that reminder that you need to stand in that power. You need to stay strong. You need to remain as that divine feminine, and you do not need to compromise your own integrity. All right, you do not need to put down those barriers that you may have set up, okay, that are needed. All right, so you need to stay strong. And then look on the bottom of the deck here, 1717. Put your time and energy into creative pursuits that will provide an overall sense of empowerment. So you need to make sure that you are, working on creative projects, putting your energy into things that are empowering you yourself. All right, that could be a warning as well, that you're putting too much time into this person. All right, and you need to focus on yourself a little bit more. All right, pile one, so that is your reading for today, your person's secret hidden feelings. Thank you for watching, and I will see you again at the next reading. Hello, pile two. All right, you chose this little cute owl here. He's all in red with his scarf, holding a Christmas tree. And this is going to be your reading today. We're asking Spirit about your person's secret hidden feelings at this time. So we're going to see what comes through. All right, so let's take a look. We'll be doing a mix of Oracle and Tarot cards, but before we do that, as always, let's just take that moment to clear and ground ourselves before we start the reading. So pile two, if you can take in a deep breath at this time. And just be still. I want you to quiet your mind for a moment. Go within. I'm looking for my intuition to connect with yours so that I can bring you the messages that you need to hear. So I want you to say to yourself in your mind, I am connected to my higher inner power, and I trust that my highest good is unfolding. All right, so I'm going to start off with 2 cards from Twin Flame Journey Oracle, and then 2 from the Wisdom Oracle, and let's see what comes through here. This is for pile 2 Spirit. Pile 2's person, what is their secret hidden feelings at this time for pile 2? Or what is it that pile 2 needs to know most, needs confirmation on at this time? Okay. Let's take a look here and then we'll dive into tarot. All right, so we have guide. Oh, look at this, loyal heart. Observer, woo. Wow, 2 observer cards. Isn't that amazing? Okay, so definitely strong energy coming through here right now. I haven't even pulled tarot, but let's keep going. I want to set all the cards up so I can see the big picture. All right, this is for pile 2. The Loyal Heart card from Wisdom Oracle is number 35. That number may resonate with you. All right, breaking down to 8, which is the Strength card in tarot, and that is Leo energy. This Loyal Heart card for me, look at the 2 owls. So there's definitely that strong pull of owl energy. Oh my goodness. And we have this, the 4 of Cups, and the 2 of Cups. And they flew out, so that's why I took them. 49 is a number over here for the Observer card, which breaks down to 13, and that is the Death card. So we'll see what else. Oh, wow, the King of Cups. Look at this, all cups. But let's see. Let's see what else is going on here. The 3 of Cups, wow. And death, I just mentioned death, okay. Wow. On the bottom of the deck, we have the Tower moment. Yeah, definitely their secret is what you've done to them, pile 2. All right, how you have you shook their soul, or you have you're shaking their soul. Very unexpected is what I'm feeling, and it has created much turbulence for them. Very much a roller coaster of a type situation. And then let's get some messages from your person. We have all the time in the world. How can we make it work? I am obsessed with you. I am a mess right now. This isn't right, and we both know it. On the bottom of the deck, I learned so much from you. All right, and definitely, there's this overwhelming feeling of intensity that's coming through with this reading, this pile. So there is a deep, intense connection that occurs between the both of you. I feel that they're very much guided to you in ways that they cannot explain. So I do feel that this is someone that realizes that this whole concept to them defies logic, and yet they are very emotional for you. I mean, look at all the cup cards that are here. So it's very possible that one or both of you, we're talking about Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. All right, those water signs. There's lots of emotion here. And if that's not your sign, then that is the energy of what's running through this reading. I do feel that, we have 2 cards here that are strongly talking about observing. So I do feel that your person is very much watching you. So I do believe this is a no contact situation. All right, and I do feel, that this could even be a twin flame journey. All right, spiritually guided. All right, this light is here, that you both recognize it, the way these owls are looking at each other. So there's this sense of loyalty that you both have, despite the situation of what's going on in this 3D world. But right here in the center is the King of Cups. And that love couldn't be any more permanent. It couldn't be any more stable. The King is a mature energy. So we are talking about mature energy here. right? Your person has very deep feelings for you, okay, lined up with the loyal heart and even the card of I am obsessed with you. I feel like there is some borderline obsession because the two of you are in a no contact situation right now. So your person really is keeping an eye on you, watching you however you can, whether you realize that or not. Whether that's through social media, whether that's friends that are acquaintances with you where you interact with one another, but definitely. Your person's love runs very deeply, very strong. Your person knows how they feel about you. I often mention, though, with the King of Cups that sometimes the situation with this king is that he cannot express it or he has a hard time expressing it. So perhaps, your person never got to the point where they were truly honest with you in telling you how deeply that they feel for you or that they've felt for you. Okay, we even have this Two of Cups showing me this deep love. They think about ways of how they can make this work. Again, I feel like there's some sort of situation here that prevents the two of you from being together at this moment in time in this 3D material world, and yet I feel in the 5D you two are together, okay? And yet, this is a journey right now of transformation that has to end in something that needs to be released. Something needs to end in order for the two of you to be able to come together at this moment in time. I do feel that your person, because when we look here, we have all the time in the world, and this is coming up in the past energies. I feel that whatever happened between you and your person, they thought that they had all this time. They didn't think you were going anywhere or that you were going to be separated or left behind in any way. All right, so I do feel like there was some sort of shocking ending or separation between the two of you, especially with this Tower card here. And I feel because of this message of we have all the time in the world coupled with this Four of Cups, I feel like, again, this Four of Cups showed up in pile 1 as well. This is somebody that is very guarded, that is afraid to open up about their emotions. And even though I can see deeply here how your person feels, I don't know if they were very capable of being able to express that to you. So when it comes to words and communication, I do feel like this person struggled, that they weren't honest with you in the beginning on how they truly felt. They did not let their guard down. They did not let that wall down. And I feel that they did think that they, for some reason, that they had all this time with you. And then something happened here where the two of you, I feel, were pulled apart. And because of that, your person often thinks about how they can rekindle this. With the Three of Cups here, we're talking about reconciliation. We're talking about friendship and celebration. It's something that your person very much wants to continue, as we're talking about present into future energies. And I feel because the two of you are not in connection right now, your person is a mess right now. All right. And yet there's this struggle here, and that's why the Death card is here, because there is a need for great transformation. Your person is learning so much from this connection, all right? I do feel that you both have been guided towards each other, especially with this loyal heart and this guide card here. So you're both very much aware of that, but yet with this Death card here at the end, I feel like something needs to be left behind. And that's why we have this message here. I feel with this Three of Cups, it's possible that you or your person are involved in some sort of third-party situation that prevents the two of you being together in this 3D world. And that there is this struggle when it comes to reality, because your person is struggling with the fact that you cannot be together at this moment in time, and yet there is this amazing energy that exists beyond between the both of you. It's even troubling your person. They're having a hard time keeping their head clear because of these feelings and this connection. It's quite possible. What I was going to say is that the two of you have a telepathic connection. Often when I see this card, the way that these two owls are looking at each other, This is much more than just a physical connection, right? This is a meeting of the minds. You're connecting mentally, you're connecting spiritually, you're connecting beyond, okay, what usually occurs in everyday life. All right, so that's what's going on with your person now. Those are their secret feelings. Let's take a look at Moonology manifestations and the twin flame angel numbers. So this is for pile 2, Spirit. Look, you are good enough. Full moon in Virgo. I think this is a reminder. Look, the end of a tough cycle approaches. Some of you may be having a hard time with this separation and this no contact. Both of you are. I can feel that energy. Your person is struggling just as much. I feel that Spirit wants to remind you, pile 2, that, we're talking about your own self-worth and self-value at this time. Because you cannot be with this person right now, you may have seeped into those lower vibrations, that lower energy where you feel that you are not good enough for this person, and it's certainly not the case. All right, their emotions, their feelings run very deep for you. But this is a cycle that they're in that, right now is showing me physically at this time, the two of you are not meant to be together. Okay, and because of that, it's difficult for both of you. Yet, it's not about feelings and emotions. It's not that your person does not feel for you. Your person right now is going through this transformation where I do feel like they really need to hone in on their emotions and their feelings, for whatever reason. As I said, from the very beginning of this connection, I feel that they were very guarded when it came to expressing their true feelings for you. So whatever they expressed to you in the beginning, I feel was, how can I say this? Not as deep as how they truly felt. So, if they, I really like you, or I do have these feelings, I feel it was much more than that. And it's something that they held back. And it's something that they had a hard time, and I do feel that this is a lesson for your person here in what it would be like if they actually followed through with their heart and their emotions versus whatever is going right now in their world, all right, their 3D world. But nonetheless, they are definitely watching you. My goodness, with the observers here, the 2 cards, it's something that's taking a lot of strength where they feel that they can't be with you right now. Where I mentioned that card of strength, that Leo energy, and this is number 49 as well, which breaks down to 13, showing me again there's some sort of rebirth that needs to happen here before the two of you can come together. So let's get a twin flame angel number for you to close out for pile 2. All right, so we have 2211. Visions in your third eye are coming in the form of telepathic waves from your twin flame. Wow, and did I not say that? I definitely feel there's telepathy that exists between the two of you. It's a very deep connection, a very intense connection here between the two of you. And on the bottom of the deck, 829, pay attention to your dreams. Hidden information is waiting to be discovered. Excuse me. Definitely pay attention to your dreams, pile 2. I'm noticing the purple hearts. Pay attention to your crown chakra, your third eye. I apologize. But something that Spirit's trying to tell you, your twin flame is trying to contact you, through telepathy. So if you feel that energy, here's your confirmation. Okay, so I'm going to leave the reading here. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again at the next reading. Hello, pile 3. Welcome to your reading. All right, you chose this owl here. This is my ornament. And today's pick a card reading is your person's hidden feelings. What's going on that you don't know or need confirmation on that your person hasn't really come forward and talked to you about. So that's what we'll be taking a look at today. When I look at this owl, out of all the owls, I definitely feel there's something intense in regards to this owl. Almost that feeling of a Scorpio type energy, a darkness. Your person may be a little bit more dark than you, or they at least think that they are or appear to be, but there's something very intense about this owl. So let's take a look and see what comes through. But before we get started, as always, let's just take that moment to clear our minds and just settle ourselves. So pile 3, if you can take in a deep breath for me at this time. And just be still for a moment. I want you to go within. I am looking for my intuition to connect with yours so that I can bring you the messages that you need to hear most at this time. So I want you to say to yourself in your mind, I am connected to my higher inner power, and I trust the guidance my third eye gives to me. Now, pile 3, I just ended the pile 2 reading, and I felt a coughing attack coming on, and I believe the last 2 readings I did, I had a coughing attack in pile 3. So I don't know is this the new thing. I do know what pile 2, there was an issue about communication and expressing one's feelings. So that pile, which I didn't mention, person obviously might be dealing with a blocked throat chakra. Let's see how this group plays out, okay? So I'm going to take 2 cards from Twin Flame Journey Oracle and 2 cards from Wisdom Oracle. And this is for pile 3. We are asking about pile 3's person. What are their hidden feelings at this time? What is it that pile 3 needs to know or needs confirmation most? I'm actually chuckling a little bit because I'm looking at this owl, and I feel like this owl is just intensely looking at me like, what are you going to tell them? What are you going to tell them that I don't want them to know? Well, let's see. Okay. Devotion. The Fates. Ooh, Divine Feminine. Exchanging gifts. Wow. Beautiful. Beautiful energy there coming through. And then let's take a look at tarot. So we have the Nine of Cups. The Page of Cups. The Three of Swords. The King of Cups. And the Eight of Cups. Wow. Just so you know, pile 2 had a lot of cup cards in their reading. All right, so it's possible you might want to go back and check that out. And on the bottom of the deck, we do have the Three of Pentacles. And then I'm going to get some messages from your person. How can we make it work? And that was in pile 2. I promise to make this right. You know, that came out in one of the readings. It's not the right time. I see you're doing well. It hurts to be without you. On the bottom of the deck, I want to move towards you. So I do, I feel that your person did walk away from this situation. Okay. Pile 3. Your person walked away from this situation, and yet I feel that your person really feels that you are doing better without them. So there's this feeling that's coming through, almost like they are purposely avoiding you because they feel that you are doing much better in life without them there. Right, and that's heavy. That's and we have this Three of Swords that's coming through, which is filled with heartache. Okay, a broken heart. I feel like your person is dealing with a broken heart. A message came through in all 3 readings today, showing me that though the connection in regards to your person is faded in some way. So there's definitely a reason why the 2 of you connected. Your person feels that this very much gives me the energy of the Star card, all right, which is Aquarius energy that's coming through. And we have number 17 here as well, which is the Star. So there is this feeling that I get from your person. You know, and when I'm seeing these messages, it hurts to be without you. I see you're doing well. It's not the right time. I promise to make this right. How can we make it work? Do you see this? All of these messages are showing me that something happened between you and your person, and I don't feel like they handled that situation, all right, to the best that they could have. All right, they did not, you know, and I feel like whatever happened here, like when I look at these cards, you know, you have the Nine of Cups and the Page of Cups, and yet the Page of Cups to me is this young, naive energy. And I almost get this feeling like your person didn't know how to handle their emotions for you. Okay, and this is in the past energy. I feel like they knew right away that you were this wish fulfillment with them, for them, with this Nine of Cups, and they feel like, you know, they know, or they knew that you could be somebody that they would be totally devoted to. But definitely with the heartache card here, that did not happen, okay, for whatever reasons. I do feel, though, look, the Divine Feminine card here is here. So this is the Empress showing up in the Oracle card. So they see you as the Empress, right? They truly see you as the Empress. They see you as this gift that was brought to them, exchanging gifts. There's such this energy here coming on how much, how incredible that they think you truly are, how beautiful of a person that you truly are, with this star energy, the Fates card, that's a deep, intense connection that your person feels for you. But there's just this sense of beauty in all ways. Like they feel that you carry yourself, how you look physically, how you dress, how you present yourself, how you act in different situations, your voice, how you speak, your eyes. There's something here where they just see you as beautiful, okay? And their feelings that they have for you. Look, we're talking about the Page of Cups, and after all this heartache, here is that King of Cups showing me the maturity that has developed within your person over time because of working with you, this connection that they have with you, and the time that you were able to collaborate with one another. It's possible that for some of you, you met at work with the Three of Pentacles that we have here as this overall energy. But the Three of Pentacles is about teamwork, and it's about collaboration. It's about building something. And I feel that your person feels that they were very devoted to you in however the two of you were collaborating, however the two of you were a team. But I feel that, with the future energy, it shows me here that your person has walked away from the situation. And they want nothing more than to move towards you, okay? And yet they hold themselves back. I feel that they think that you're in a position right now. So you either, pile 3, have moved on, you're with someone else, okay? And they see that you're doing well, that they do not want to interfere at this point. They're not looking to interfere. And because of that, I feel that there's this sense of love where they just love you from afar, all right? And they're very grateful, okay, for this exchange that has occurred between the two of you. And they have reflected on this because this is number 27, so that number may resonate with you, but then that reduces to 9, and we're talking about that Hermit energy, Virgo energy. And that's all about self-reflection, going in, really focusing, doing soul searching on yourself. So I do feel that you have given this person a lot to think about. And they recognize that. They do. And I feel what's hidden here is you not knowing how heartbroken they are in the way things ended between the two of you. All right? And that they're very heartbroken for that because they never wanted to hurt you. That was never their intention. All right? Because they carry this love for you, this deep emotion for you. And yet, for whatever the reason is, and I know that there's going to be different scenarios for each and every one of you, they just feel that it's in their best intention. It's their best intention right now if they stay away from you. It's almost like they feel like they tainted you in some way. And look at this underneath here. I need to regain my equilibrium. So I do feel like your person is struggling here with a sense of balance. Let me just see. Yeah, it's very conflicting. Like they feel like they can't come near you or they need to stay away from you. And yet the 8 of Wands is here, which is showing me that swift, fast movement. We have the World card here as well. So I do feel that there's unfinished business here, and your person knows that. All right? They want some sort of communication that's going on here with that 8 of Wands. And yet there's this struggle within them where they feel that it's best if they keep their distance right now, for whatever reason that may be. Okay, so let's take a look at Moonology manifestations. But they definitely feel that you are this gift that was given to them. And that's how they are trying to see you right now. And I feel like that is what is helping them to get over some of this heartache that they carry within them. Wow, emotions are running high. Definitely with all the cup cards here, and right smack dab in the middle is the Three of Swords, which is showing the heartache of emotions. So this person, it could just be this time of year. We have this gift here, and it is the holiday season for those of you that celebrate. But their emotions are really high at this point. It's like they realize what can't be between the two of you, and it has left them heartbroken, and yet at the same time there's a struggle within them because they feel that they're making the best decision for the both of you at this time. And confidence is your key to success. New moon in Leo, which is on the bottom of the deck. So I want to move towards you. I feel like your person would need confidence in order to do that, right? That they would have to build that confidence, because I don't feel that they have that stamina, that the energy, and that could just be connected to their feelings of self-worth. Because again, there's this overall energy that something happened here where they feel like they did not treat you right, or they did not handle a situation like they should have. And I feel that they're very heartbroken about that, because that, again, it's not the way that they intended for things to happen between the two of you that way. And they didn't want to be left looking like, they didn't want you to look at them, look down on them in any way. And I feel like that's sort of how things were left. So let's get an angel number. See what comes through for pile 3. All right, so we have number 651. Your twin flame has been visiting you in your dreams. Write your feelings down upon awakening. Okay, pile 3. So if you need confirmation about your dreams specifically, here it is. All right, or that number 651 may resonate. And then we also have 777. Honor your shadow self and let it reveal any hidden mysteries to you. A completion is near. And that's what I felt strongly from this reading, even with this owl in the very beginning. There was something like dark or deep, shadow self. I feel like there's something within your person, like there's a sense of darkness where, again, all I can say is it's this feeling coming through that they feel like that darkness is too much, they don't want to burn this light out that you carry, pile 3. And it's a struggle for them. And I feel like that's their journey, all right? That's where they are when it comes to this connection, to realize that everyone has a light and a dark side, and it comes to having to gain this equilibrium, gain that balance, all right? No one's perfect. So I feel like, this is their lesson that they are learning right now. All right, pile 3, so I'm going to leave the reading here. I do hope it resonated with you. Thanks for watching, and I will see you again at the next reading.